back to our stream channel, Twitch, what have you. Oh god, no, I don't want to see myself.
Why not?
Nicole, you should have told me that my camera's too. Man, no, just ever so slightly.
Oh, that's better.
That's what I asked you to begin.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said, "Am I in frame?"
In the beginning.
And then I said, "Oh shit, I might have fucked this up." But oh my word, babe, seriously.
Number 1 fan.
Number 1 fan. Biggest fan out there.
I'm always watching about you. Always watching.
Yeah, not connecting to chat. Why does it say? Okay. Oh, there we go. Connected. Cool. First of all, thanks for welcoming me to my own chat room. It's great to be here. Thank you, thank you. Hold your applause. So while we... So while, as you can see, my stress ball that Nicole seems to think looks like a condom. I don't know how. This is supposed to make my wrists flexible. Because I'm supposed to twist it like a something. I have fucking no idea. But it's a stress ball and a stretch ball and it's supposedly not supposed to break. How this is supposed to fit on any penis is beyond me. Thank you, Nicole, for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
I don't get it.
I mean, it does look like a condom.
Yeah!
When it's rolled up. That's what they look like when they're rolled
Yeah.
It's Nicole.
Yeah.
No, not that thick, but I mean.
Now I'm just gonna be
It's a right
playing
shape.
with my. Now I'm gonna be playing with my condom.
Yeah.
I'll tell my parents you gave it to me.
Go for it.
Yeah, Mom, Dad, Bon gave me a condom
To play with, of course.
to play with. Not to use, to play with. Anyway, so we are gonna be starting the new Enkanomiya island today. Oh, hey, Spartan, you're back. You just in time for the stream and the end of the condom conversation.
Oh.
Oh, we're talking about how much water a condom can fit?
No,
If only.
no. Because I was playing with my new stress ball, and Nicole's like, why does it look like a boob? And I'm like, what? No, this. And she's like, oh, now it looks like a condom. I'm like, huh.
Wait, yeah, I need to go on the street.
Technically, when it's smushed, it looks kind of like a vagina.
It's getting worse.
This is like... This is not getting better. I mean...
So the unsquished state just looks like both a condom and a vagina.
Yeah.
Like
Because I was just squishing it like this, because it's supposed to be a stress ball. And you can stretch it, and it works your muscles, and you can twist it. It's supposed to make you more flexible or some shit like this. I don't know. But I'll just use it as stress ball, and Nicole's like, it looks like a condom. And I'm like, how even? Like, you can't even...
It just looks like you bought a Magnum condom.
Yeah.
For Jonathan's Magnum dog.
No, I'm literally just gonna go to my folks and be like, look, Bon bought me a condom. To play with. Not to use, to play with. So,
I'm sad I
Anywho.
missed this conversation.
you did, but we just reiterated it for you, and
Most of it, yeah.
most of it, yeah. Anyway,
We're on a topic. Fun fact: condoms can hold like a liter of water. They're good for survivability. Anyway.
Nice.
great, good
I
to know. Does that include feather light condom?
Yeah, what brand and make?
What brand and make is this?
Because
We
if
need to
that's
make sure.
Magnums,
Damn.
Imagine
Indeed.
a
never
liter of
mind.
blood literally
An
pass out.
extra large can hold 22 liters. What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's like stretched out, like fully.
That's still a lot
How
of
big?
liquid they can hold
How
for
big is an extra large penis? Like size-wise.
I'm about
Rayman
to,
Dingo size. Yeah, man.
Sorry. This is already going south very quickly. Extra large. Oh, the things I'm gonna be seeing.
Yeah,
I
you
don't believe
ready?
that it's that big.
Extra. Hold on. Extra.
Well, I mean, it's not that big normally. That's probably like stretched out. Like if you were to use that thing, it would 100% tear like that.
Oh no, definitely. But now I'm just curious, like how big like a regular size like extra large penis looks like.
Looks like. Or I'm just looking for sizes.
I'm seeing some pictures. I just
Size
don't believe it.
guides are actually difficult to find.
3 men with a really huge penis reveal what their lives are like. The average penis isn't as big as
Easy.
you think.
Cool. Everyone cries.
How is that like the first one? Okay, hold on.
Suffering
Hold
from
on.
success.
Yeah, suffering from success.
How has
It's just
porn
too easy on
distorted our
board.
penises? What is this? Bigger hasn't always meant better. In fact, mm, what is it? No, I do not want to subscribe.
I'm pretty sure most of those articles are written just because they feel bad for all the
Yeah.
normal
Bigger
small goofy
penises
people out there.
matter. Started to matter
I'm
more when the
seeing
advent photography, blah blah blah. Men also
I'm seeing
masturbate more
some.
now, so having more to stroke also becomes blah 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 blah. What is
I'm seeing
considered big or too big?
I'm seeing some large penises. I don't think that this an extra large like condom will fit that size. Like, yeah, I'm about to see that like the actual measure
Like
of an extra
stated
large condom.
before, too big is likely more than 7 inches.
How much is 7 inches?
Someone do inch to
Isn't it like
centimeters.
2.5?
I'll
Like
tell you in a minute.
That's
I'm trying to look
that's
for it.
like
that's
15
like
centimeters.
18 centimeters.
Is it 18 centimeters?
Ish, because it's 7 times 2 plus half of 7. That's about 17, 18.
Anything more than 7, and it's likely that's already too much.
That
Too
is pretty
plenty
big though.
of women will cause
Yeah.
pain and even some damage to the
Bro,
cervix.
that's like more than half a ruler. Picture more than half
It's
a ruler.
too wide. It risks literally tearing the woman's vagina apart. Oh my god.
Some incel wrote that, I'm sure, but
I think no the way
What
that
to
it sounds
do?
actually,
What
actually
to
is not
do
right.
with a large penis?
what to do with it? Who
I suppose you
knows?
could
No one
swing
knows.
it around if you wanted to.
You could be a helicopter.
New job, helicopter.
Yeah.
You heard the guy that had a penis so large that actually impaired his walking?
Yeah. Now when he runs,
When
it's
he runs,
plain.
that shit is a danger
He
zone.
just doesn't run. It's that easy.
Were you here for that conversation last night, babe?
No.
No.
No, you weren't.
Oh,
You missed it.
Yeah, it
you
sounds
missed
blessed.
it.
It was a
It
blessed
is blessed.
conversation.
It made
Go
it
back
made it
and
worse
see.
that Hill actually tested it
Yeah, he went to go test it for us.
Wait,
twice.
what did he taste?
So
So-
there was an Ask Reddit question that is like that it was for dudes. It was asking, when you jog, does your penis fluff around? And it mentioned the fact that girls have sports bras, you know, so their boobs don't flop around when they're running. So do guys like need to do the same thing, or is it
Well,
just
if you
like
run with no underwear
there?
on, then sure.
Yeah, that's what he went to go and test. Because he's like, nothing. And I was like, I'm going to ask Chris. And I went to go ask Chris, and he's like,
Yep.
yes, it does kind of like, I'm like, oh, so it's just like a third leg going, yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
So
if you're
so
not wearing undies,
Hill
then yeah,
tested
it
it.
goes all over the
Yeah,
place.
Hill tested both with underwear and commando, and we have the dudes that male underwear just already by design makes it so it doesn't do that when we run.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason we wear undies, so that our wang doesn't go everywhere.
Another plus for male garments.
Okay, guys, we're going to start the quest.
have
What?
paper pockets and
Another
are designed
silent
to hold
quest?
us.
I hate this. Why is it always fucking silent? Hello there, Lumine, because that's what my name should be, but obviously, you know. Hi there, Tsuyuko. Jesus. How have your preparations for getting all the coral
She
thingamajigs
became a
gone?
man.
She became a man. I don't have a manly voice. It
No,
just
but
wasn't.
Paimon, that is a manly voice for Paimon.
Ah, alas. Are you saying Atlas? Alas, Atlas? Here is our
Atlas.
sponsor. Atlas.
Oh my god.
If only.
I showed Petra. No, our sponsor is Government Juice. Oh shit.
Government juice.
It's not
Our
really.
sponsor is life.
That's not government juice.
This is not government. This
That's
is
actual juice.
This is Energide in government juice bottle. But partial bonacqua.
Partial banakwa.
Anyway. Alas, our work has been troubled thus far. They speak so weird. You know, Tsuyuko, you can make a set of faces you want. But you're not convincing anyone if you keep glancing at us meaningfully like that. The fuck, Paimon? I see. So you too have realized the severity of the situation. In that case, I shall hide it no longer. What? You weren't hiding it in the first place. We did obtain the key of the moon base sea deep, yes, and Enkanomiya is slowly awakening. However, we are quite short on manpower. As such, our investigations are proceeding at a slow pace. Yeah. These are uniquely trying circumstances after all. We do not yet know if relations with Narukumi Island will indeed warm. You know I'm only one pair of hands, right? But that is a different matter. Know that according to tradition, a hero is vital to the process of obtaining the coral. This bitch, she just don't want to do no work. We must set up a base and assist the hero in retracing the paths of our ancestors before finally facing the trial. In this manner we shall build a steady road to victory. Or that was your plan anyway, and you can't carry it out because you lack the people. That is absolutely correct. Now, to mention how we have seen neither hide nor hair of our most vital character, this hero. But wait, I think I see it now. Our hero has a head of blonde hair. Really? Really? Sounds so troublesome. Yeah. Paimon doesn't think making this trip is a great idea. I don't think so either. But exploration usually leads to discovery of rare treasure. Nah, you knew what would get her. I mean, such things would usually be given over the Sangamiya clan, of course. But if you were to find something, why, I suppose we could simply close one eye in this case. You know, I think we and Madame Kokomi get along. Ah, hero, our gallant warrior, our paragon, our savior. Does this mean you agree then? Yep, Paimon! Wonderful. It certainly seems that the methods recommended by Madame Kokomi are quite persuasive indeed. She even anticipated that you would return to look for me. What? Let us meet up at the altar below the area ahead of us if you can see it. If we can't see it, then just look to the southeast and squint. Okay, hold on.
That's
Southeast
west.
is that way.
No, that's west.
I'm looking on the map.
Oh, according to the map.
And where am I squinting? I'm not seeing anything. It's probably got to do with those Julie things. Okay, let's just fly out to the destiny. You know those Julie things that I saw and I was like, this has something to do with something, I have just no idea.
Yeah.
You see that? Sheet. It's sheet. Hi. Hey, how you doing? What the crap is this?
Well, she fast.
We call this a key sigil. Okay. It was once heraldry used throughout Enkanomiya. It only resurfaces when the road is about to be opened. Well, that is nice. This is said to be the second set of the keys that are sent to the people of Watatsumi Island when Enkanomiya awakens. And our records show that there are a total of 5 types of key sigils. Cool. At the moment, we have found 3 of the 5 on Watatsumi Island. We can then operate them in this manner to return them to their proper places and release the seal. Okay, cool. Hodges. Ooh, Maho. We removed the 3 we found from their keyhole and placed them in other locations throughout Watatsumi Island. This way, the barrier can be restored. That's nice. The purpose behind doing that, of course, was to prevent children, Fatui spies, Narukami Islanders, and Outlanders from sneaking inside. You're not in the Outlanders category, don't worry. Yeah, you sound so totally... We are presently unable to establish contact with the Adventurers Guild, so no adventurers are allowed down there either. Did you ever let them go down there anyway? There are such historical records, we were looking for a win-win arrangement, you understand? It is always good to have people whose strong suit is exploration around, yourself included. Uh-huh. So this means that no one's stolen a march on us this time, right? Whoa, time on manners. How should I put this? I doubt that our temporary barrier restoration was completely foolproof. Some time did pass between our investigating the key sigils locations and removing them from the keyholes, so some rats must have scurried in during the interim. We are short on manpower after all. In short, if you encounter any Fatui treasure hoarders, Kairagi, or any of the ilk, feel free to teach them a lesson. And this is why you're not doing this. The sense is made. Thank you. Wait a minute. If they go down there so easily, what was the point of getting that moon-caked whatever again? Enkanomiya will only awaken if we retrieve the key and moon-bathed deep. Similarly, only the key can activate the trial within. Right. And if there are any who did not enter Enkanomiya to perform the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri, well, there might be some other twisted, winding way to get in. Who knows? Wow, you seem very worldly. Either way, please retrieve the other key sigils on the island with all haste. The key sigils have been placed at the fin and heart of Watatsumi. As for the 2 altars, they can be found where the line that connects either shrine and Sangonomiya shrine intersect with the second mountain wall that surrounds the moon-bathed deep. Does this make sense to anyone? As for the 2 altars, they can be found where a line that connect either shrine and Sangonomiya shrine intersect with the second mountain wall that surrounds the moon-bathed deep. Well then, I'll wait for news at the usual place. Okay. Sure. We're also going to be getting 10 gems in this process.
A
Nice.
whole 10 gems.
13 actually.
13 gems?
General
Wow.
or banner?
Intertwine's banner?
Banner, yeah.
Banner wishes, yeah. 13 banner wishes apparently.
That's a lot.
Sweet, more wishes for Ganyu.
Indeed.
Yay for me.
And yay for Hill as well. So air raid game or something
Those
for
things
somebody.
scare me. Oof.
Have you seen the video of Ye's like gameplay?
Uh,
She seems quite
we
good.
saw she had Idle. I didn't know she had gameplay video.
Yeah.
I guess someone leaked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
must have been
Someone
leaked.
did leak it. She's a lot like Fischl. She's got a lot of passive damage where she doesn't actually have to be on the field to do it.
I'll make her stonks and put her on the field.
Yeah, she looks quite good.
There you go. No, watch that before it gets taken down.
I'm going. I need to watch my girl. Oh, she also has a birdie.
Yeah, her attacks are pretty too.
Oh! What did you do with the birdie?
Oh, I want to watch that too.
She took the birdie away with electroshoot. Oh, cute.
Oh,
like, la, la, la,
whoa!
la.
Her super looks really insane.
La 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 la.
Yeah, the thing where she leaves the daggers everywhere is pretty strong because they continuously shock nearby enemies. Pretty good.
Holy shit, she looks really good. Holy fuck.
Yep.
Oh.
So when you see the super pixie, that super is holy shit.
Is that the wolf
Whoa.
one? That was cool.
That was really cool.
Babe, you're gonna help me C6 her, right?
We'll see.
He's praying for his wallet right now.
I think for the future.
I know, but my future happiness lies on her C6.
Hmm.
Hopefully he'll get up fast enough so he can see it. You know, by the time that before it gets taken down.
Like, what's her normal attack? Like, what's your normal circle attack?
I think when she was swinging the stick, that was her normal circle attack.
Yeah.
And then her R2 would be leaving that other shit behind.
Yeah,
I wonder
R2
if it's like a taunt.
No, I think it's just like a dash.
Her like dash animation looks cool.
It's basically like Cujo. It's a dash.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, super good. She looks really fun. Uphill will be on in a minute.
I will totally if I get Yay's thingy, I will totally replace my current adorable little Enkanomiya thingy mabob with her name card. And then my signature will be like, Yay bae!
Your next month is gonna be the life of Yay. You
The
gotta
life
start
of Yay.
calling you Yay Bae instead of Pixie.
Yeah, you can call me Yay bae. I'll be some. Okay, so there's the sigil. Hi, you just hide the sigil in plain sight, bitch. What do we like? If someone came here, what were you going to do? Honestly, what were you going to do? Like, you just leave the sigil in plain air sight. I also wanted to start the other event, which is the one with Ning Wang's cute ass outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that right away. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Yeah, Nicole, if you want Xing's one, you're gonna have to. Are you fucking kidding me? How did they get in here? Indeed. Which one of you bitches? The insolent shall be punished. Yeah, bitch, that be you. You think you can just teleport out of my little circle of bullshit? Because you cannot. I am going to obliterate your face. Look, obliteration is imminent. Is it your Healy boys that are healing you? Don't worry, I'll deal with you too. Yeah, me neither. Look here, watch. Not breaking a sweat, bitch. Next. Where's the other dude? There were 3 here, right? Did I kill the other one? Yeah! That's how we do it. We accidentally kill shit. Okay. Follow, activate all the altars. Okay. So, thank goodness she gave us directions, because I would have been like, say, what? No, this is not what I needed. So when I activate the altar, will this take us to Enkanomiya? I told you that I knew these things were for something, I just don't know what.
We got to go to the Dark Souls level.
I'm ready.
Like honestly, that's what the area. The area is just a Dark Souls level. Like my God, it looks so good.
Oh, unlocked, there we go. I'll put you in there. I don't know what I want to start with. I don't know if I want to, so I'm gonna unlock Enkanomiya. But I don't know if I want to, go to the other events. Because I don't know if that event, like, unlocks, like, daily like the other ones. Or if it's just a continuous event. Because even the Lantern Ride event was a daily thing. Every second
You
day
could
or
just
something like that.
you could just start it and then see.
Yeah, I'll do that. Once I've unlocked Enkanomiya, I'll just go back, check that, then come back, and then explore. Oh my word. Okay, just let me unlock it. Do I have to face a certain... You need to face the wall. Talk to Tsuyuko. Jesus, I can never get her name right. Tsuyuko. Tsuyuko, who just stands here and watches from a distance. Now is the time to release the seal. Yeah, take the key of the moon base deep with you retrieved before. Here, take the... Say that again. Key of the moon base deep. Say that again 3 times fast. Key of the moon gate. Why? Oh, okay, it's a bit of a tongue twister. Yes. See, Paimon told you that it was a weird name. You should consider changing it. What the fuck, Paimon? Even if we do change its name today, it'll only be important again for a few centuries down the line. Just bear with it. Okay, sorry. Sorry for trying to change your name. Cough, either way, I'm going to begin the ritual now. You do that, because I thought I had to do it. Oh. That looks like a whirlpool. Unfortunately, we do not have any details as to the nature of Enkanomiya's trial, so you will have to rely on yourself. Wait, whoa. No one said no nothing about a trial. If we must blame anything, we should blame stupid traditions that are supposed to preserve mysteries. I wish you good luck. Also, please do not push yourself too hard. Your safety is of the utmost importance. Really? You're just chucking me in there. She's just chucking me... this girl. Boy, we're gonna go ahead first. You ready? Haki-taki, motherfuckers. That's how you do it in style. Oh my gosh, Nicole, there's totally more pearls here.
Oh yeah, boy.
Your Enkanomiya could totally be leveled up. Okay, where am I? I'm in water. Yes. I see. There is a ceiling of ceilingness. Cool. Investigate the cavern higher. Bitch. Oh, there's a fishing. Oh, you can catch manta rays.
You.
What do they like? Let's see. Let's try a feather. Come here, fishy, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. Turn around, you stupid piece of shit. I can totally mark this as a fishing spot. Fishy, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. Do you like this food? Yes, it does. It likes the feathers. What is that tension? That is Paimon, shut up. Formalo ray. That is kinda cute. It's called a formalo ray, like formalities. No! Come back here. You piece of shit. Fly your. Woo! Look how many fish I'm getting. I wonder what I trade them for.
My baby, you okay? Did you bring a bug in? You know I don't like bugs, my baby.
Why does this have such a vicious tension line? Holy shit.
Be gentle, my baby.
What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
I want that little one. It looks like it's got horns. Get back. That's as far as I can throw it. I love how this exploration turned into fishing, but that's besides the point. I wonder if this is going to be a permanent island. I wouldn't know. Because it's underneath Watatsumi. It looks like they've got some new soundtrack for this. It's quite nice.
Steady now. It's the final stretch. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
I think I need to go closer. He doesn't like that food? Okay, then what fucking food do you want? I have the red ball. Unless you want worms. I don't have worms. He's probably gonna want worms. I don't have worms. I don't actually have worms, dude.
You don't have worms, why live?
The fuck? What kind of statement is that? If you don't have worms, why live?
Why live?
Yeah. I think he wants worms. Okay. Okay. We'll keep it in mind. Let's go get the next pearl. So you can come here with your kokomi to get a shit ton of pearls, Nicole.
Yeah, yeah.
Evidently. And there is a waypoint here. Okay. Yo, this is actually quite the big area. This might be a permanent fixture since you need these monsters to fight for Shinye's evolution.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't make it permanent.
Yeah, because even in the archipelago, they never like put like new monsters.
And things that you needed to collect to upgrade stuff. Like
Except
the
for manga cake, and except for the angry monkey,
angry monkey.
Mangu kinky, the kinky monkey, the kinky ninja. That's what I call him because I can't.
The kinky ninja.
Yeah.
Hello, my darling.
Yeah. See grass.
Nice one. That's a good girl.
See grass. Huh. So you want me to just get murdered down here and not fight these monsters? Are you high?
La la la.
You must be high.
High indeed.
You're a new level of high. Okay, so there's a time trial here. You see, look, he started with me. You all saw, he started with me first. That's just reality now.
It's self-defense now. No longer harassment.
Yeah, he started with me. Ah! This one does a Mona swim.
A murder swim.
It does. You know what it actually swims like?
How's the ha?
No. You know what it swims like? It swims like, what was his name? Beat. He's swimming away.
You mean Beam?
Bye.
You mean Beam
Runs
from
away.
like Chainsaw Man?
Yeah,
He
Oh,
did just run away from you.
he literally just ran away from me.
rip.
Very
Didn't wanna
sensible
be with you.
creature.
Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, man. Okay, so where are we? Deeper into. Okay, I don't see treasures. I do. Hmm. Is there any way to clear the map? Hi, Seely. Eh, eh.
But a momentary distraction.
Listen here, hoes.
Feel the same ship power.
I'm not here for your BS, thank you. I'm here to investigate this area, and if you can handle that, get out of here. Thank you. Bye.
More treasure, more treasure.
Yeah, now it's the Electro version. Cool. There must be a thing that'll unlock so I can see a damn map.
You probably have to do the mission.
I'm busy
I
doing
see.
the mission. Ah.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to pew pew shit. Ta-da! Got a new route.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Yeah, sure, okay. You do that, honey.
The campaign begins.
Yes.
Bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks. Okay. So we're making our way downtown, walking fast,
Me.
faces past, and I'm homebound. You knew that was gonna happen. Hey, Johnson, you came on before Hill. Surprising.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good news.
Good
Hey,
and
Johnson, good.
you.
So, what's up?
Yeah. Investigate the nearby area.
Pixie is playing Genshin. I'm playing Fallout, and Nicole and John, I'm assuming, are just watching her.
Watching.
I'm
I
playing
think
Dota.
Bonbon's dodoing and Nicole is uploading videos.
And hosting.
Well, she downloads Genshin because last night when I said, Nicole, don't forget to set up your downloads for Genshin, do you think she listened?
Probably not.
I still need to complete the download for Genshin. I got most of it done yesterday.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Are you now? Are you break, Johnson, or are you working?
Technically on break and technically working. I'm heading to the bank.
Ah, okay.
No! Where are we going? Oh no! I see them. The new fiends. Guys, why? Why does this game hate us so much?
Take
It's
me.
official. It's
I
the
have
Ice
your need.
Spectres.
Oh boy.
Live.
Everybody stand back!
There is no escape.
It's the Ice Spectres, guys. We knew they were coming. We knew they were coming, and they're here. Can I just melt them?
Come into being.
Protecting me on the
Ice Spectres are the biggest nay-nay. Oh my god, there's pyrospecters too. What the fuck? Holy shit, and we've only explored the first part. Okay. Let's go do the main event. No, not that event. Let's go do the Yes, I know the quest goal's in Leeway. Yeah, so take me to Leeway, thank you.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Yeah!
Build the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity. Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Clawstrike, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Clawstrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Wonder cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items
I really
are
hope
rare,
she didn't hear me.
I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most.
Guys,
Efficiency is everything.
about to
I
hop
will
off,
pay a generous
so
price for the
later.
materials that you find.
Later.
And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Clawstrike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
Ready?
no. Better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
He's asking if I'm interested.
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private. We can get down to brass tacks.
I don't trust you.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Why are you chasing her?
Hi, oh, you good?
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm good.
They're
Sorry,
chasing
okay.
Shinhye.
my room's being done. They changed Shinhei.
They're chasing Shinhye.
Oh, you're doing
She's
the
doing
story.
Yeah, she's doing the story.
We had some useful
Hilly saw the video?
I need the bathroom
The
first though.
Yay video? Yes, I did,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of Yay information.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, you
Pause.
saw her super? First?
I did, and it's really cool.
Right?
A lot of her kid is super cool, I won't lie. I'm just gonna start sending images and such. So for the Yay Muka monsters, this is a diagram of what we're gonna need. And I like what this implies. So, you know how like the new cavern stuff we thought is gonna be like a temp place like the islands were a while ago?
Is permanent?
I'm pretty sure it's permanent, since it seems Yay is gonna need the materials from some of the bosses there. But I'll wait for everything else for Pixie to come back. Alright. Downloading Genshin. You know, a boatload of information. I'll just say right now, no Ayato. It's kind of funny. Oh, it's big save up time. So Pixie's doing the new story. What are you doing?
I'm just playing Fallout.
Oh, epic. Also, I'm just gonna send this meme because it's totally true.
Also, I have some stuff to tell you about Terraria. Was he? That was a fucking lie.
It was. You fucking was. I have no such tale at all. We got 9 of them.
So, what's the news?
Alright. So, big leaks. I did say what it's gonna cost to build a Yay. From level 1 to level 90, by the way, if you wanna go take a look. It is basically confirmed to be Seek Andromeda's.
Why? Why? Why?
I couldn't tell you.
Why?
Also, Ball is a boss. Very much true. Sending more for model.
Looks fucking cool.
Yep. I love
I'll
the
see you in a minute.
information.
Yeah,
Maybe
Mika
the
story
story
quest.
quests.
Be released in 2.5. Awesome.
Let's see, there's more teapot stuff.
Explosion inside city walls.
Teapot stuff.
Surrounded
Yeah, no, I've already purchased half of that shit. What the fuck
Nice.
is this?
New boss slash enemy models and a free weapon for Kokomi, so that's pretty good for the Kokomi watchers. Much more cleaner image of boss's fucking form put together.
Is this a free weapon for Kokomi?
It seems to be a free 4-star weapon, or just a 4-star weapon in general. Definitely looks like it's made for Kokomi. No word on the stats yet. And
I'm just
this
saying,
is
bro.
EA's kit officially
Give
leaked
me,
now.
Yeah.
like, give me that costume. Give me that costume.
That's kind of cool.
So yeah, we got basically all of her stuff right here. You could cross-examine it, but there's so much info, I'll just rely on this for since it'll probably be a bit more accurate.
Yeah. Hold on. Story's coming. Or not.
Yeah, let me go try out Chin He. I'm really curious.
Let's keep looking.
Have you tried out Chin He yet, Pixel?
She has not.
Story. I did. Story.
Well, you look at that, man. Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some more, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner. Boss, I got a bad
Heal
feeling.
your fan.
Look at her, the white hair.
Oh, sorry. Hold on
Energy she
one
gives
second.
off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her. So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that
Should be
might
better
make it easier to
momentarily.
forget.
Come on, man. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over, and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! You have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then she knew a kiosk, then Wan Min restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right. What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything.
Oh, you again.
What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering
They probably don't like it, man.
Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Google Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, it can't work on an empty stomach.
Sorry.
Shenhe might be an adeptus?
Hold on, there's more.
Okay.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Okay.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Let's go.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
It's probably not.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. We alone shall become the victors.
That is not acceptable!
Get over there.
Not by a long shot.
Really?
Shenhe is
I
violent.
hear that competition is in essence about
Shinhei is
conflict and
violent,
one-upmanship.
you say.
She just wants to
Mommy.
beat people up.
To win this competition,
Mommy!
fair and square,
I actually need to go try her out right now. So wait, question fixing.
Hold on.
Mhm.
It's still going on.
Okay.
I was wondering who I could.
So you'll see what I mean when I say she's very stiff.
So, it's you.
Hi, Baizu.
Lazy.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Wound dressing?
How can Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, And she also borrowed Chi-Chi, meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called sunset vermilionite?
Oh my god.
Variety of clothstrike used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Enkanomiya Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask the
changed quick.
Enkanomiya Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Okay, you're saying.
Okay, so what do we want to do for Resin today?
Bosses.
Okay. So tomorrow, do you want to start doing Ye's boss?
Is it boss out already? Is it in Enkanomiya?
It should be the twins from the what's it called? The thing I said. It should be
So
the
it,
twins.
okay. Well, we're gonna have to finish the Enkanomiya thing then. I'm assuming that's where the boss is.
I can get that started if you're gonna be doing.
I
that story.
started it. I started it, but like, I think I was in there for a good 30 minutes. It's quite a way. It's quite an area. I haven't even found the waypoint to unlock the map of the area yet. So I was like, I might as well start the event and get that going, because the event will probably be like, do this part 2 days, do this part 2 days, do this. So that's why I'm doing the event now, and then I'm gonna go back and explore there, because it looks like a lot of exploring.
Well, you can keep doing that. I'll do the Enkanomiya thing, and you could just do the event and Shinha story.
Okay. I won't do Shinhe's story like now. I just want to start the event.
Okay.
Where am I going? Okay, hold on, more talking.
Yeah, I'm not in love with
Thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
Do you see what I mean when I say she's stiff?
Have someone
Not even just stiff. I just feel like she doesn't do much.
I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that because, like I say, like play with the character long enough, you'll find something. But it's just more like I just don't like how stiff she is. Like she feels very like you're going this direction. There's literally nothing you can do about it.
I actually feel like she's very fluid.
I need to entertain some guests.
See, nah, I disagree. Disagree with you there.
And we'll discuss
Right.
the matter
Let me
of the
try out
guild's
Jiao.
orders in more
How do they
detail
butcher
later
him?
on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
I paired it with Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's a pretty good pair. It's a valid pair.
You move a more iconic duo Xiao and any other healer.
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price will be in excess
didn't make him
of
feel that bad.
500 million more.
500 million?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any sunset vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Sea Gazer.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaker, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded?
I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Shincho.
Oh, Lola.
I think I was gonna say, so remember the class thing I was telling you about in Terraria?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I found out that was a lot more significant than we thought.
Is it?
Some armor says actually boosts like damage for like ranged weapons.
Oh shit.
So I say we need to start deciding, bro.
Bet. Also, yo, Yushin. Yo, I like.
Do you like Yushin?
I like Yushin a lot.
Sorry.
Shincho said it should be around here, but
I probably won't be getting her, honestly. Oh, I love it if that's
What
if
the hell,
solution to fix
Shinye?
I wonder if that's
out here.
If that's a solution for
This place was hidden using a special Adepti
the
art.
male to female ratio. They're
But
just
now
making
that
the
I
next
have removed it,
female
it's
characters
very
like kind of meh.
Bruh, imagine.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that any Sealy over there?
A little erratic with this little Sealy. If you could dispel a thing made of adeptal. What?
Get over there.
Yeah.
What are my orders?
To survive. What are my orders to survive, bitch?
Live.
Objective. Survive.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see!
That is weird.
Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
How do you know this
If we
much?
want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the adepti art.
Alright, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we better be careful.
Oh, this is Shinhe's trial where you can fight with her. Got you.
Ah, how is she feeling there?
They've built her worse. Let's see. Because in the trial, they gave her her main weapon and they literally built her full-on attack with the gladiator set and that other set from the shrine.
Yeah,
she scales off attacks.
So here they've got the same thing and obviously noblessibly. Why do they do this for every fucking character? In their character trial, they're just like noblessibly. There you go.
Fuck it.
Constellation 3. Okay.
So it's C3, okay.
Like, did they give her cryo damage?
That'd be so funny if
No.
they didn't. Wow, they just want their characters to not feel good. Like, why? Just actually why? Did they at least refine her weapon to to go to an unrealistic standard?
No.
Okay.
So. Alright.
Oi. Ninja devs, what shall we do?
Oh. Oh, okay, we can walk on floaty clouds.
Fuck yeah, girl. Fuck yeah.
So, because I tried it out at my friend Mish's place.
Yeah, how was Mish's place?
It was chilled. Like, we caught up. Spoke about Bonbon, obviously.
Obviously, lol.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen her in forever, and she takes 10 years to reply, so... Like, I just spoke to her about you, how things were going with us. Like, it looks like she's kind of got a Zhao thing going on that she can... The more C she has, she can do more dashy dashes.
What C is that she gets that?
C1.
Is
Oh,
it
C1,
like
just
that?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not sold on her.
I'm not sold on her either.
Like, I played her and I was like, okay.
To me, she just feels so stiff.
Like, maybe her personality will win me? Like, maybe it's
I'm
like
looking.
Ego.
Her personality is legit, like, I didn't expect it. She's like, I was told not to touch any civilian here in Leeway Harbor. But I guess I'm just going to have to crush these guys' skulls into the floor a few times before they leave me alone. And I'm like,
Mommy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we haven't had a character that's wild.
I'm like,
Zhao's got
yeah.
reserved.
Yeah, but I was like, we don't have a very aggressive character. She's a first. I like that.
Yeah. Like, I suppose you could get used to her play style, maybe? I don't know.
I think you could get used to her playstyle, but it seems to me that she feels like a sub DPS slash main DPS support.
Yeah.
I wonder how she'd pair with. She'd actually pair amazing with Ganyu now that I think about it.
Yeah, you can put in freeze, and she makes Ganyu's normal attack like stronger. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're going for like a freeze set on fucking Ganyu, bruh.
Okay, so let's go have a look here.
It appears
Okay.
that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
This time, why not allow you?
Let her.
Oh, are you watching?
I am.
Oh.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Yeah, you see, honey,
She seems
this...
very militaristic, like, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but you should have seen her earlier when she was threatening to pummel some guys up. Like, yes, I was just like, dude, that is against the law. And she's like, laws?
Your point?
Oh, damn, she's American military, okay.
I like she's kind of cool. I dig her.
But I will be real. In terms of like Kit and what she can do, there's other cryo characters that, like 5-star cryo characters that I would rather get.
Like we need to go further down. But before that,
Like maybe your personality will really surprise me. I don't know. I want it to.
I mean, about to say Hill is already surprising me. You're already kind of digging the personality.
No, I know. It's just I
Play
it surprised me enough to get her.
Play the story
Yeah,
before you decide.
Oh, of course.
Like, I think with some C's, or like if you actually put some love into her, you could seriously get something.
Well, that's the thing. I really hate that like her dash is only one time, because I am kind of used to Xiao, and I don't want to go for a C with her. Nor do I really want to get a weapon, even though it's a good weapon for everybody. Don't get me wrong. It's just if we're gonna have Kazuha and Yae up next, I'd much rather get them. Please, boss.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
Oh, damn. We're around a fucking big ass place.
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Also, so question. What is gonna be the new rotation of bosses when Raiden boss comes out?
Debating to see how well right now I don't have a character that uses her stuff yet, so it's more for you guys. So I guess
Asaha Senora her?
I guess.
Like I'm trying to think about because we don't really need child, I don't think, per se anymore.
Well,
Sorry,
I think it goes on more to we need to start planning that. We need to actually start planning now.
Yeah.
And we need to see like what characters do we want to bring up. So then from there, it's then find out what characters to use.
Or maybe do weekly bosses 2 times a week. Actually, well, wait, no, it would be highway robbery if we did with our resin.
Yeah, but I was like, that's a very terrible idea. Also, I'm going to do something more extra because I do have, not condensed resin, fragile resin, and today is everything Seiyu. So
everything's taken. Okay.
Well, I'm doing Electro Dungeon.
Bad.
If you guys don't mind helping me with extra stuff, I would appreciate it.
Sure.
Let me out of this prison.
Unleash.
Oh, her little ghostly figure floats around and does attacks after the fact, so her ult stays on the field.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did that. Oh yeah, no, that's a really cool part of her. That's why I think like she's supposed to be like support.
I told you to survive, Ganyu. You're not surviving.
God, you're fighting for her fucking life here. Me want to switch.
My contract.
Oh, what was happening there?
You're taking damage, I thought, from like the pulse in the ground.
Oh,
I assume that's what's happening.
most possibly.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, let's just get squashed now.
Yeah! Oh wait, it's not by Shinhei, oh no.
Search for Sunset Vermilion. Because I would assume that this is a stepped event.
Stepped event?
Like, you know, like one that doesn't, what doesn't,
That
like,
you can't do all in one day.
yeah, I am assuming.
They went with the Hideo Kojima approach, a boss that takes 3 weeks to kill.
Look, over there! That be a sunset vermilion night?
Here's your little Sealy home. Cool, man.
Epic.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilion night?
How do we transport this?
Oh, huge!
Just throw it in the backpack.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Pulsate doesn't float
Oh my
until it's
god!
activated.
Fucking
It
Joel
may
actually
look
got her.
different than most ordinary stones.
Yeah.
It weighs around the same
Holy
amount.
shit! He actually got
Only
You
me.
after
noticed
it's
that.
activated does Pulsate
No, I
reveal
didn't
its
notice
true
that.
nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. I just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Huh.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
This girl.
That's right.
Shinha.
Sure you can handle it enough.
She's gonna carry this over 1,000-pound heavy prostrate.
Get yourself
I
hurt,
believe in her.
no matter who you are.
If it's anybody that good.
Be careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
What the fuck?
Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself. Adepti super strength much?
Adepti super strength
Slow
much?
down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Adepti super strength much?
Oh wait, does she qualify as an Adepti?
Paimon is assuming she's an Adepti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Paimon's like, she seems like an Adepti. And we're like,
Seems the type. Also, I have images for you, Spring.
Wait, you're talking the image I sent.
Oh, they'd be good.
hey Haley.
Also,
Look at this, they just brought the hugest chunk of plaster out down here. This bitch.
okay. Also, Thick Witch is doing more Shinhei stuff.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
The image I sent was a quote warm-up.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Which image? The final image, or like, where is it?
Please give me
Nah,
a
it's somewhere in
blessing
there.
So that in the coming year,
Oh,
we pay more
nice.
bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission.
Oh, That's what's
full
happening.
marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
That face transition.
I was just delivering this for some other people.
But
They
you
should
don't want
be
me
here
to
any minute
jump
now.
in there, do you?
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plastrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper.
Tally ho, lads.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Me?
Now, please excuse me. As you
Whoa.
can see, there's still a lot of work to do on the building site.
This is
Shenhe, Shenhe. Just now on the way
Good
over,
lord.
pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help
Thousand
but hold
leagues
their
under
head
the
up
sea.
high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go and eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Okay. If you insist.
I like her personality.
Let's head to our hotel.
Enough to roll for her.
No. Yay,
Sorry.
Bay comes above all others. But she's kind of like, she's literally just like edgy Zhao, but just edgy her. But it looks like she has some frustrations because everyone's calling her an adeptus, and she's like, but I'm not. And it looks like she's frustrated by that because she's got quite like unbelievable strength. So there's more to it than that. I like that there's more to her story so far from what I've seen. So I'm quite happy about this.
It's cool.
That sounds cool.
Pretty epic.
She sounds like a very interesting character. I won't roll now, unfortunately, because she did come with Yay, like right around the corner. But maybe like for a rerun, who knows?
Yeah.
Like it's like at least for other banners I know, like Ito I won't roll for like ever. But like her, there's a possibility. Like she's actually got a genuinely nice personality. Her personality might win you over, is what I'm saying.
Let's see, I'm curious, because, like, it's really hard competition to fight with Ye and Kazuha.
Where's the door? Oh, hi, Juan.
Juan.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building
Also,
site for the
can
new
I be
Jade
real about
Chamber,
Enkanomiya's, like,
we've
wizard
Hold on.
had a stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all
Marvin?
Sorry.
Business is booming.
Oh, story,
I mean,
sorry.
Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did. One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Hyman's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Hyman couldn't help but notice one of the guests walked in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's...
Hey, isn't that Cloud What's she doing here?
Cloud Retainer's here.
No?
I wonder if Cloud Retainer is her master, because she kept saying, Master told me not to.
She is in a video.
Yeah, she said it in her video.
In a video.
It's like a master apprentice kind of thing.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far so good, yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool! So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival, but not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the
Bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. What?
Why?
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sensed that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shen He may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
It's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Xiang He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Yeah.
Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she...
I need the toilet.
We get the toilet.
Lola, I love you, but move your tushy.
Oh, pretty baby.
I can't get up unless she moves. So that's the fate that we have to bear.
And she's like, why don't you love me?
Oh my good heavens. Oh, shit.
What happened?
I am in this place now. Alright, I guess I'm looking for the fucking bosses now. Holy shit, this place is large and in charge. Good God. What the fuck? Huh.
What's the boss murdering you?
No! Just the endemic life is so cool! Yo! No, I'm up in this stuff. Oh, there's new battle music. I guess I just broke some rocks, okay.
Now we have government juice as our sponsor.
Yeah, government juice. Yeah. Also,
Government
holy fuck.
juice.
Enkanomiya. Beautiful.
It's very beautiful, yeah.
Oh, I was not ready for this level of presentation.
Okay. I don't want you to do an exploration for me.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Wait until the following day, 8 in the morning. I didn't even get to fucking rest. What the fuck?
No rest for you.
No rest for the
I'll be
workers.
downstairs for bosses here in a minute after I'm done with this mission here.
That's fine. I'm still looking for
The other boss.
Yeah. I was gonna call it Beans for a second because I couldn't remember the name, if it even had one.
And then we can do bosses and help Joel with his bosses.
Yes.
Sorry.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning. causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, sunset vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Violet! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywater, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yoon, or Yoonjin, probably the most famous figure in the Lyra opera scene.
Greetings.
These 2 are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Oh.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yoon is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shinha, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. Alright, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go. By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
You're doing all of this to find the opera venue? Really?
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Oh, this is sounding all too familiar. Alright. Sure. I love it. Sinhe is calling us her friend. It's so cute. Friend.
Is it like YOLO where you have to warm her up, literally?
No, like there's reasons. I don't want to ruin the story for you. You literally have to play it to understand. Sorry, but this one I will not ruin.
Bad. Let me in! Where? I'm so confused.
Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have.
Oh, right.
Sorry. Who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
You're champ, I suppose?
So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Please don't ask me for those mystic cores I accidentally deleted.
A little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
Oh no.
No, we were gonna ask you what kind of lure we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need 2 kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Huh.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of this stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter iron around Mount Tianheng. If you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Ah.
It seems like a bad idea.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place at Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
I feel like this is Stephen has that.
The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the
Say again?
monster. Her husband
I
was so
think
distraught
Eugen's
that
telling the
it
story.
broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work. Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, the little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
This is so
Unbeknownst
Shinhester.
to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Use visions to find Star Splinter Iron. Sure.
Why not?
How do you use visions? Is that just elemental sight?
I assume it's just elemental sight. Oh, this place is so
Is that this?
fucking scary. Give us more Scaramouche, honestly.
Our visions are glowing. I get you.
It's a new mechanic?
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Symposium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master John said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Symposium.
Oh?
Okay.
What the fuck?
In the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenra, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
Oh.
It's
Shenhe.
shit. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Symposium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenra?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
What's this?
Damn, I feel like this puzzle was cool.
Oh.
Give us a just.
So basically, the wife was super ill, and this husband was looking for a way to heal his wife. And then he said he found it. He found the way. It was Mingjun. Mingjun had this book. That is Uncle Mingjun that she was just talking to.
Yeah.
Mingjun had this book that could save you hidden. Well, that could save the wife. I took it and followed the instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared, and Mingjun told him that he was willing to exchange his life for his wife's life, but he kept silent and pointed at the daughter. The god wanted Shinhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. So the father gave Shinhe to the god.
Are you telling me the story?
Nicole asked me to
Give the gist.
To summarize what's been in this page. This is what's in the page.
Yeah, also, it's okay, because I already kind of guessed from the original story trailer what the play was about.
So,
She's there.
is the divine damsel?
Bro, please, day, they gave it away.
She does behave rather like an adeptus.
Alright, getting on, Genshin.
She's about the right age.
Word.
So
I think I'm
that's why
almost
I've
to the
been
dragon
getting
bosses.
strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed
what the
it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera
What happened?
was actually
I
the
kind of
daughter
got
of the loving couple.
something
Spoiled.
wild thrown at me that I'd
didn't
not
volunteer.
spoil per se, it's just I didn't think I'd see that on my timeline that happens. I'm not gonna say what it is, but what the fuck?
Oh, wait, no, I don't think you finished explaining the Terraria, like, classes thing, haven't I?
I don't believe you have, no. Oh, wait, is the story over, Pixie?
No.
Was it her
Oh,
choice
No.
to enter that ghastly situation? She was forced into it. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Is Nicole joining for bosses, or she's gonna sit and wait and watch?
She's still downloading Genshin.
So, no bosses with her, basically.
I don't know. You have to ask her.
I'll wait until you finish. Then I'll ask.
Society of...
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Sabrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Give 10 turns to what? To who?
Yes.
Okay. I got scared.
We need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianhong at dusk, and we'll find us some Sabrosium.
I've done it.
Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate.
Oh.
Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shinra, we're back!
Oh, and I will leave you all in peace. Chena, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenna, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary.
That thing is so fucking great.
Turns out that many of the details in the divine
So much
plans
effort
of the
too. Like you know that
It
there's so much effort in that video.
So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether
Oh, they did change the menu. I
Don't worry.
don't know how to feel about this.
I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person
What the
you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenra, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go!
He's Paimon.
Can't let someone else beat us to it!
Navigate to the middle of the lake. What lake? This lake. Okay. We're navigating to the middle of the lake. I remember this lake. Okay, yeah. In my old account, there was a chest here. Now, wait until 5:30. Why are you laughing at me?
You're in the bush.
It sounds like there's a lot of waiting in this event.
But you're in the bush.
In the bushes.
Shut up, guys. Nicole, am I still in frame?
Yes.
Cool. Shh. I like the story so far. It's quite nice. Who that bitch there? Look for Subrosium. That way. Stab anyone who comes in our way. Maybe I should heal gun you.
Probably.
Maybe.
Take this, Dango. Let's go.
Dango, let's go.
Hi, Chow. What are you doing here, my boy?
What brings you here?
We're looking for Subrosium.
Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now. But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own. Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Maybe Ningguang wants to build her chamber so she can throw it at the sea again.
So fucking. It's like Zhongli's alt.
Yeah. I just need a lot of materials to build it. But trust me. I'm looking for Subrosium and I'm finding butterflies.
Is it the time, maybe?
Good or a bad thing?
Wait. Hello.
I'm going back to bed.
You're going to bed.
Yeah, boy.
Take a nap, babe. Sleep
Good night,
well.
all. You too.
Night.
Love you.
I love you too. His friends suck at Dota.
Do they? Have you seen gameplay?
And that's what he said. So that's why I got so tilted yesterday.
You got tilted? Damn. I didn't start going by to get tilted.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the wonder course to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master John. We should look into the Adepti sigils next. But
She's
where
so
should we find
nice.
items relating to the Adepti.
I'll
Shinha?
sort that out. Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have
I'm
crossed,
scared, Spartan.
we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the
So
sigils.
stupid.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Damn, they're making progress.
Damn, son.
Look at that, there's a pond. She got a koi pond up there already.
Damn. What the fuck?
This girl, she's on it.
She on that grind.
But if taking what Xiao has into consideration as any account, she's probably just gonna yeet her jade chamber at it again.
Fuck yeah, she will.
Ningguang's little secretary, we found all the materials.
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
I can't believe it.
You guys are suck.
So close, so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah!
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
The Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now.
Yo, she's a little flustered. She's like, oh my gosh. Fluster.
What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow. Paimon hasn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
me.
Yes, this was a group effort.
Thank you, but I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. It always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beto. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not going to be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beto, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen at all 7 nations of Tibet. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Oh.
Yep. Is he back? Hello, old friend. Yep.
We just need Vinci Chiquita Mountain.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht. Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her.
Oh, this is not what I expected.
Shit. Let's go fetch the Adepta.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Yo, girl. Oh, Kashing's ready. So is Ganyu. Let's go! There's that girl.
how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Yeah, let's go.
Can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina. When I fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too.
Got you, bitch. Where you going? Rise up, ho. Where you at? Behind me? Not behind me? What the crap? Why are they... Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's so not okay. Fuck off. So not okay. Who am I attacking?
They all have
Not
that.
like... I don't know who I'm fighting.
You're fighting all of them. They all have a bar.
I know, I don't know whose health is whose. Are we still fighting with the same set? Yeah. Her story's quite sad. I feel so bad for her.
I like this story so far.
The story might change your mind here.
Really?
It might. I mean, if Ye wasn't coming, I'd summon for her. But that's my problem. I learn about the character stories and I'm just like,
So are you done with that story?
still busy. If you do the event, like, you basically get a full backstory. I don't know if the event is inclusive to her character story. One more bitch. Bring it on her. Avenger of the Vortex. You know what? You can take your husband's bullshit and go shove it up his ass. Get your last head up here. You fucking bitch. It won't let me, it will not let me injure fucking anyone. Here we go. You bitch. Bring that last her archer. I am ready to fucking murder. No, bring her here. Avenger of the Vortex. I think you have pained the people of Liyue more than enough, thank you. So where's this head of yours? Is it this one?
Cryo incarnate! Obey! Unleash! Wipe them out! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Also, Pixie, so you say you're a dark mode user, right?
I'm just a little
Hold on.
exhausted. Otherwise,
Okay.
fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for that. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianjuan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of that you may be interested to hear about.
There will be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this.
Wasn't Ganyu like this too?
Yes.
One shan't be telling you.
One shall be going homeward now. Oh, she's so offended.
Have a good rest.
Shouldn't
Come
he
to the
offended?
Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Yee. Let's. Can I teleport? J Chamber. Yes, bitches.
You could actually teleport in.
Yeah, just teleport
epic.
okay.
Alright, 2 to 3. Fuck yeah.
Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances.
Okay.
I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Damn, dude.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Nicole, there's fuzzing in the back of your mic.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything from Nicole.
Maybe it's because I've got a full volume.
Ah. This is truly weird, Chan.
Ah, cool. They left it.
Cliffhanger?
It's in Chinese.
Oh, the opera, you mean?
The opera, yeah.
Oh.
Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Young, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. But this was definitely what you wanted. Well, let me pull up a chair. Right. We'll all have a friendly chat.
I want to get acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you prefer to
But if
finish
we-
your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. Unless you'd prefer to choose to finish your drink of an orifice of your choosing.
What?
Shinhe, yo!
Hey, what are you doing?
Act 1 complete.
Oh, you did it?
I don't know if there's more.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you. I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
I think Shinhe would probably be one of those that would follow us around.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of
Like, remember when Spartan was like, who do you... No, remember when Spartan was like, who do you think would be part of the main crew? I think Shinhe would be one of them.
I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
Or
You could totally hear me out.
me.
Not you.
Oh.
Oh, so this is her story.
Whoops.
So the event is her story?
I think so.
Ah, that sucks that it's gonna be going away.
I think so. Hold on. L2 clicky click. I have no other events. Cool. So now, my next thing, I've done this. So when do I get outfits? How do I get outfits?
I don't think the full event has come out yet, has it?
Don't lie to me.
Kenna,
Don't lie to me.
Kenna, is time.
For what?
It's time for bosses?
It's like 20 past 12.
It is.
Yeah, but today I said I'd stay up late with the boys to help them fight shit. So you can go to bed.
So you want to say goodbye to everyone?
That is true. I suppose I should say goodbye to everyone, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as unfortunate as it was to not see the entirety of Enkanomiya because we could not unlock the entirety of Enkanomiya, this is the beginning of the event. This is supposedly Shinhe's story, and I am still trying to figure out how. Pray tell, how I am going to get Ningguang's skin. As soon as I am aware, my dear friends, I will let you know. That would be the end of this stream. I hope you enjoy.
Goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed the end of the stream, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening, day, what have you. Peace out, bitches.